By the summit, then altitude, then the wall. In 3, 2, 1. Roll the summit and take sound. Stand by. 2. Start your push. Stop cue. Can't animate this guy.
It's May 27th, and it was a little hot and steamy
stand by the wall
again. Kind of a carbon
with 4 box
copy of
dissolve.
our Saturday. As temperatures outside right now,
Links one after
all that
this.
sunshine, you can see from our Air Comfort Skycam network. Still hold on to the upper 80s here across Oklahoma City as we're into the upper 80s. We can go to Links here and 88 degrees, an east-southeast wind and around 15 miles an hour. So a little bit
ran
of
into
a
that
breeze
last night.
late this afternoon helped mix that air just a little bit. If you remember last night,
There's a
the point
spider
was
web
at
on
70,
that camera.
Now 66, a little less in the way of humidity. And we'll see clear skies for the rest of the evening as these southeast winds will relax to a light breeze. Plenty of humidity as these temperatures will fall through the 80s here this evening. 88 or so by 7, 85 by 9, upper 70s, muggy, kind of still conditions with that light southeast wind. Now we are tracking a couple showers and thunderstorms out in the Texas Panhandle. Actually, a severe thunderstorm watch for those neck of the woods. But you notice the direction of these showers and thunderstorms, almost due north and northeast. These could make a late charge here across the evening hours, across Buffalo, Arnett, Woodward, and up towards the Freedom area, but a couple showers. Not expecting any severe weather as they head that way because they'll weaken, but something to keep in mind. 9, 10, 11 o'clock here this evening.
3
now,
minutes
better
away
chances are ahead
to
as we head towards the next couple of days. Not tomorrow. I think we'll see a lot more sunshine, temperatures near 90. Those storm chances arrive Tuesday into Wednesday.
Stand by the summit.
Severe weather and a big time warm up. We could be seeing some triple digits head our way in the 9-day forecast. Details at 10.
And roll it and go through it. Stand by black and fade this. Okay. Same format for Twitter. 4 box and Links 1, and he's ready. You ready, Angela?
Yeah.
Here we go. Stand by the summit. In 3, 2, 1. Roll the summit. Take sound. Summit on the wall. Hands off cue. Animate this guy.
Evening, it's May 27th, and look behind me. It looks like middle of summer.
Stand by.
Blue skies
Links
and
1.
hot conditions here from our Air Comfort Skycam network, and
wipe.
a live look outside. We're at 88 degrees from American Fidelity. A couple clouds around.
We'll just go to black here, Angela.
Dew point still up there, but it has fallen a little bit than yesterday.
Real close here.
We're still expecting a warm and muggy evening.
About 2 minutes
light
away.
Southeast breeze. The temperatures will fall out of the upper 80s to mid 80s by 9, upper 70s. A warm but quiet evening for most of us. A couple showers and thunderstorms out in the Texas Panhandle. Actually, a severe thunderstorm watch. But as these head off to the northeast, they could make it into northwest portions of the state, but on the weakening side. So maybe some gusty winds and maybe some light rain showers here by late evening. We'll keep an eye on it, but all indications are they will weaken, and about a 20 to 30% chance, better chance out towards Guyman of seeing those showers and thunderstorms.
All right, somebody go to black here. We're 90 seconds away to the show.
Once again near 90, but storm chances arrive Tuesday into Wednesday. Maybe a severe weather threat and a big-time warm-up. Some big-time heat heading our way on the 9-day forecast. Details here at 10.
And fade it. All right, sweet. Let's get ready for the show. Default sound to the jib. Links 1 for first weather. Jib and A and LCD 7 up and over to the right RSP with A as well. 1 minute, sure.
Lee says, mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I did.
When is weather? There it is, page 4. Okay. All right, we're coming up on about 30 here. 10 away, stand by default sound to the jib and A. Be up and over here. Here we are. 3 seconds. And roll D. Take sound. Stand by the jib, stand by A. Roll A. Start your moves. Off cue.
Thanks for joining
stand by
us
3.
tonight. It is
Do
a
your
time
second
of
move.
recovery and healing for everyone involved in
start to
Thursday's
3.
shooting
Dissolve.
at Louis
Can't
on the
have me.
Lake. As News 9's Kaylee Bourgeois tells us,
And lose it.
customers
Stand by
are
C to
returning
B.
the
Full
restaurant,
sound.
and the victims are
Roll
also
C.
trying to
Roll
move
B.
forward.
Take sound. Animate.
Here at Lake Havner, it feels like any other holiday
And change it to
weekend.
northwest.
And for the families involved in what just happened
And lose
here,
it.
things are slowly returning back to
That's
normal.
all the keys I have for
After
this.
being targeted seemingly
Be out there
at
too tight
random by the suspect
for
Thursday,
page 3.
Louis reopened Saturday. A social media post shows staff joining in prayer before opening their doors. At the hospital, Jabari Giles, father of victim Sanaya Giles, tells News 9
About
this
30
weekend
left in the
his
package.
daughter is in, quote, good spirits and will likely be released by
Can I
the
see
end
two
of
right
this
quick?
week. According to social media, the other young
Okay.
victim, Alex Spiegel, is also recovering at OU Med after surgery. Sanaya's mom, Natalie Giles, is also in good condition after being grazed by a bullet trying to protect her kids. The Giles have expressed their
Alright.
gratitude toward law enforcement
About 10
and to
away.
the two
Stand by
men who
2.
stepped in and shot the suspect.
Coming up tonight on News 9 at 10, more about the latest
Stand
in the
by 2.
police investigation and how you can help the victims of this shooting. On the scene on the story at Lake Hefner, Kaylee Bourgeois,
Start to move.
News 9.
Take Q.
Thank you,
Stand by
Kaylee.
A.
Well, first responders rushed to an accident at Lake Hefner this
Relay.
afternoon.
And take.
Firefighters
Can I
say
make
a
northwest?
grandfather and his granddaughter were back in a boat on
Lose
the
it.
south side of Lake Hefner.
City
when the
cam.
truck rolled back and
Whatever
ran over
looks
them.
good.
Both were taken to the hospital.
To the
today. Their
wall.
injuries
On
are
Justin.
not life-threatening.
Hand is off.
Wow, taking a live
Animate
look from our
the
Aircover
air
Skycam
comfort
Network.
bug.
Another
Stand by
hot
the
day
wall.
out there. Justin actually wanted to hit
Links
the lake or the
one.
pool today.
Zol.
Definitely a place
Can
to
I make
be.
this guy?
It's kind of a carbon copy of yesterday,
And
but
was
it
it?
was a little bit
Okay, she can
cooler
head
out
over to
there
the
today.
circ.
We only had a high temperature of
Page 5's
89
after this. See the
officially
history for a
in
map.
Oklahoma City,
Then do
where
a full screen of
yesterday
this
we
one.
had 90, so we're going the right direction, right? A little bit of a southeast breeze here this evening that'll keep the air moving and a little less in the way of humidity, but altogether it is warm, humid, and quiet here across the state. Very little in the way of cloud cover as these upper 80s to low 90s here for the evening hours will fall through the 80s. We'll go in the middle 80s by 9 o'clock, upper 70s by 11. A couple high-level clouds under a light
All right,
southeast
stand by
breeze.
C
So
to
pretty
history.
quiet for most of us as we are tracking a couple showers and thunderstorms out here at the Texas Panhandle. They may make it in here across northwest Oklahoma with a couple rain showers, maybe some gusty winds, but overall the weekend as they head off
There
to
we
the
are.
east. Their Memorial Day forecast coming up. It includes some storm chances over the next couple of days and the severe weather threat and a big-time warm-up on your 9-day. Details coming up.
And roll C. Take.
Happening now, authorities in
Continue.
Payne County are
Stand by
looking
visual
for
on
a
full
couple of
screen.
suspects wanted in a carjacking just east of Yale. They found the stolen car on fire
Key
near
in,
South
animate.
Eagle Road just this morning.
Okay,
Authorities
2
are
right
still
arrows
looking
P
for
with
the
A
two men
next.
who ran into the woods near that scene. Well, since then, police say 3 other suspects were spotted trying to steal
Stand
a
by
car
2.
in town.
Stand by A.
Now police are urging residents to be aware of their surroundings and report any suspicious
Relay.
behavior.
Start to move. Take. Stand by
Back
A.
here in the
Full.
metro, Oklahoma City police are investigating a deadly motorcycle
dissolve.
crash.
Can
This
I make
happened
northeast?
Just before midnight.
We'll wipe and change to
Investigators
be
say
here.
the man on the bike
And
was
lose it.
speeding and ran into the back of a
Stand by
car
B.
near Northeast 36th and Lincoln. He died
Roll
at the
B.
scene.
Wipe. Change.
Police are also trying to track down the suspect who's using stolen credit cards around
D
town.
is
Take a
next.
good look. They say
To
the
the
cards are
jib.
taken out of a car in Edmond. The cards have been used at several
Stand by
businesses near
D.
I-35 and Northeast 122nd. That includes Cracker Barrel, Flying J's, and Love's.
Roll D. And take.
Well, tomorrow
Thanks
is
for the
Memorial
dissolve.
Day,
Stand by the
and
gym.
there
Start
are
to move.
several events
Dissolve.
going on
Stand by
around the
this
metro to
2.
pay
Full
tribute
screen.
to some of Oklahoma's finest.
Animate.
A ceremony
Dissolve.
at the state capitol kicks off at 10 a.m.
2 in effects
The Oklahoma
underneath will be
Women
next.
Veterans organized this event. It's
Stand
become
by
a
to change it.
tradition over the years.
Change it.
And in
And she's
Guthrie,
up.
a ceremony will be held
We'll
at
be
Honor
up
Park at
to,
8
we'll
a.m.
truck here, we'll lose
The
the
names of
LTS
Oklahoma's
and go
fallen
to the
veterans
V
will be
plus
read,
here for page
and
10.
the families are invited to come up
Stand
to
by
the
to lose
podium
it.
to
Stand
honor
by to
their
your move.
servicemen and women who have passed.
Lose it. Start to move.
We have some big economic news.
Stand
for
by
the metro
A.
Here. Just this weekend, Amazon officially announced plans to open a fulfillment center next to the
Relay.
Will Rogers World
And take.
Airport. Last week, the Oklahoma City
And that's
Council
only a B
approved
sample will be next.
$1.7 million in tax incentives
Stand
for
by
that
B.
facility. Some council members disagree that these incentives were needed to lure the internet retail giant to OKC, but some of that money will help pay for more than 50 jobs with a salary of $60,000. Amazon plans to create more than
Stand by.
1,500 jobs by the end of 2019.
Roll B. Wipe sound.
Working
Can
the
animate
jobs
Brent.
Meet our requirement for quality jobs.
Lose it. Got another guy. Ed.
That's why we're incentivized.
Stand by
because we want
Ed.
them in our city.
They're going to
Can
do
I
it
make
in Wichita,
Ed?
and they're going to do it in Dallas, and they're going to do
And
it in
lose it.
Tulsa.
Stand
They're
by
gonna
her
do it
mic.
in every major metropolitan area. There's no place for us to
Mike
lose
Q.
this
C.
When
The
a
history
statement,
for a
the
map
Vice President
next.
for Amazon said
Stand by
Oklahoma
C,
City has
stand
an
by Vistry.
outstanding workforce, and Amazon has a commitment to providing great opportunities for employment.
And roll C. Take
Well, the West End
continue.
School District's getting ready to add a new middle school
We'll go to
this
A
week.
next for
The
12.
groundbreaking on the third middle school takes place at 10 Tuesday morning. The new facility is at 44th and
Stand by
Tucker Road.
A.
That's behind the new Riverwood Elementary, which is set to open in
Roll A.
August.
Wipe.
And just ahead of
And
Memorial Day,
Canada
some families are
Manford.
trying to find out why grave sites were tampered with.
Lose it.
Families claim
Yeah, I
staff
heard
of
about
the
this. B
cemetery
sound
in
falls
Manford
next.
gathered up the crosses, statues, and flowers and then just threw them in a big pile.
Standby
Typically,
B.
families only see items removed when they're in
Yeah, I
the
know,
grass, causing
right?
some problems with mowing. But they say this time, crews took everything on and
Standby
around
B.
the graves.
Roll B. And white sound.
We
And standby
know,
Michelle.
don't
Animate.
put anything out there on the ground. If
Lose
you
it.
do that, don't put it on
Standby
the ground
Hermione.
because it's going to get removed. But nothing on my dad's side is on the ground.
My Q.
And now the
C to
families say they
2.
want
At the
someone
B
to
plus.
step
Standby
up
C.
and take responsibility.
Roll C. Start to move to
In the news
take.
around the nation tonight, former President George
Standby
H.W.
A.
Bush is in a hospital in Maine. He reportedly experienced some low blood pressure and fatigue.
Roll A. Take.
A spokesperson
Thanks
tweeted
for
that Bush was
dissolve,
admitted
and
and
nothing
will
here.
likely
Tune
remain
effects
in
next.
the hospital for, quote, a few days just for observation. He
Standby
also
to
said the former
effects.
president is awake, alert, and experiencing no discomfort. Just last year, he was in the hospital for about 2 weeks with pneumonia and bronchitis.
Animate. Dissolve.
Well, negotiations for the on-again,
No
off-again
worries.
summit between President Trump and North Korea's dictator now appear to be back on
Standby
track.
A. Full sound for a
Lou Laney has
package.
the latest developments from
And
Washington.
roll A. Sound. Doug.
South Korean President Moon
Do I
Jae-in
have anything?
says
Yeah, I
North
have
Korean
Marco Polo,
dictator
I mean,
Kim Jong-un
Rubio.
has reaffirmed his commitment
ways
to
in.
complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula,
And he's the
he
only
still
banner I
wants to
have.
hold a
Tease
summit
me
with
after this
President
package.
Trump on June 12th.
Whoops.
Moon and Kim held a surprise secret meeting Saturday as all sides seem ready to revive the summit. The president tweeted that a U.S. team has arrived in North Korea to make summit arrangements and that it will one day be a great economic nation. President Trump canceled the summit on Thursday, but was optimistic by week's end.
So we're looking at June 12th in Singapore. That hasn't changed.
I think the president's strategy has played out really brilliantly.
Some lawmakers remain
Stand by
skeptical
Marco.
about Kim's
Here he
intentions.
comes.
My
Key
suspicion
in
remains
animate.
that he is going to try to get as much
And where's it?
sanctions relief as possible
'Kay.
without having to give up.
Tease
his
is
weapons.
next. B.
After his
VO.
meeting with Kim, Moon said the
AVO.
North Korean leader wasn't certain he could trust the U.S. to provide a security guarantee if he gives up his nukes. President Trump has said the U.S.
Stand
is
by
willing
music,
to end
stand by
hostile
B.
relations and to help the North achieve economic prosperity if there is
Prompter's
denuclearization.
still going.
Mola Lengi, CBS News, the White House.
And roll B. White Q.
Well, still
Music
ahead here on
anime.
News 9.
Stand by
How about
B.
an Uber for lawnmowers? I'm going to tell you about an app that's helping connect homeowners to businesses that will cut their grass.
Roll A. White change.
And next,
Stand
protecting
by
yourself from
master.
the summer sun, the new FDA warning about a sunscreen alternative.
And roll the brake. And fade. Sweet. Push block, folks. And roll D. Take sound. Stand by the jib. Starts moves. Off cue.
Well, sunscreen
Stand by
is
Vis 2
certainly
full
important
screen.
to remember, especially if you're heading out on
Animate.
this sunny holiday
Dissolve.
weekend. But the FDA is
They're in
warning about
effects.
one
Underneath will be
particular
next.
form of a so-called sunscreen alternative. The sunscreen pills do not meet the FDA standards for safety and effectiveness. The FDA
Stand by to
says
change
they
it.
sent warning letters to companies illegally marketing and selling pills that make unproven claims about protecting consumers from sun exposure. The commissioner says there is no capsule that can replace your sunscreen.
Change it. She's up.
Check your pantry on this one. A recall for the famous canned meat product
Spam?
has been issued. Nearly
A's next
230
for 23.
pounds of the product have been found because of metal shards in the food.
Oh, I thought it was
Amel says
like.
they received 4
I thought
customer
like. I
complaints.
don't know. Stand
The
by A.
best by date is February 2021.
Roll A. And
And
take.
back here in the metro, members of the OU Police Department helped
Wipe and change to B
rescue
next.
some little ducklings. The birds were trapped in a storm drain near Jenkins and Lindsay. The 3 officers
Stand
opened
by
up the
B.
manhole to get to
I
the
was in
9
Norman
ducklings,
today.
and
Was this
they were
today?
able to reunite them with their mother. Good
And roll
job.
B. White change.
Now the Paseo is full tonight, packed for the annual Arts Festival.
Oh, Northwest
More than
Anime.
90 local artists are showing off their creativity from
Lose it.
paintings and
Yeah,
photography
those
to
ducks.
jewelry and wood
3 and A
making.
next.
You can check this all out until
I even
8
circled it.
tonight, and then the Paseo Arts
Stand by
Festival will
3
run
and
again
A.
tomorrow from 10 to 5.
Roll A. Start to move. Take.
Well, mowing the lawn is a chore that many of us try to avoid, especially
B,
when it's
sound
hot
full next
outside
for a
like it is
package.
right now. But now there's an app
Stand
that's
by
making
B
it
for a
easier
Shaw
for
package.
homeowners to connect with lawn care providers. News 9 Steve Shaw is on
Roll
the
B.
story.
Take sound.
David Carruthers and his son Joseph
Steve
operate
Shaw
C Custom Lawn
is
Services
first.
in Edmond. When Dave
He's a ways
advertised
down.
on Facebook last fall, GreenPal asked him about joining their national network of lawn care providers.
I was skeptical. At least I had questions.
Dave
Somebody
has
Shaw.
been blown away. One of the
Animate.
beauties of the GreenPal setup is the service
Lose it.
providers and
David
customers don't have to
comes
meet.
up here in a few
Property
moments.
owners who either log into the GreenPal website or download the GreenPal app provide a credit card number. Then Green Pal
Stand
and
by
vendors
David.
like Carruthers do the rest.
Most of my clients I've never
Anyway.
even met. It's all through the
Was
internet,
it?
and we text and we phone
Gene's
call.
next.
Sometimes, not always.
Gene Caballero co-founded Green Pal in
Stand
Tennessee
by,
6
Gene.
years ago.
You know, we take away the inefficiencies of,
Anyway.
you know, A, having to meet them there to do a
And
quote.
lose it. It's the last
you know,
key.
B, to
2 out of 2 shot to be
see
next.
that the work's being done, because when the vendor is done with the service, you know, he sends a timestamp photo for, you know, for approval.
Dave Carruthers has another son in the Air Force. Extra Business provides side work for him and his buddies as well.
What will they think of next?
Who knows? I would have certainly never thought of somebody hiring lawn care through the internet, basically. But
Stand by 2.
so it's been a pleasant surprise.
Stand it out here.
In northwest Oklahoma City, Steve Shaw, News.
Start your moves. Off cue.
I told Steve Shaw.
Stand by
why
their
didn't you
names.
use my yard for that story.
Key in,
That
alright.
thing.
is a unique idea.
I mean, just stepping outside the past couple days,
Lose
you're
it.
getting hot.
Stand
So
by
if
the
you're
wall
mowing
with
your
links
lawn,
1.
You're definitely breaking a sweat.
I love mowing. I could mow my grass, my yard every other day and be happy about it.
Well, if you like it so much, come mow mine too.
No,
We don't mind.
Yeah, you can come
Yeah,
up
it
on mine
was a little
also.
hot is if you're out and about just walking to the
Dizzle.
car through the parking lot. Yeah, it feels a lot hotter than that
Yeah.
89. It was a little cooler today officially.
Uh-huh. I'm not
90
buying
yesterday, 89 today. Our normal average high for this time of year,
humidity is what's
83
making it
degrees.
worse.
How about Hobart? How about Altus? 97.
97.
Down to southwest Oklahoma. Yeah, this is going to feel somewhat cool compared to what's ahead in the 9-day forecast. So if you're not looking forward to summer, just kind of look away once I get to the 9-day, because it's going to hit you in the gut. 66 degrees, a little bit of humidity. Yesterday at this time we had dew points around 70. That measure of humidity,
What kind
or
of
moisture in the
coat
air, that
is
dew
Mike
point,
Grogan
is
wearing?
down in the middle 60s, so a little less in the way of humidity. And
Well,
same
that-
thing tomorrow, a little less. So
They
a
always
little bit
shoot
of a
'em
southeast
tighter.
breeze like today.
All the weather people
Those
up
dew
there are
points in
shot
the low to
tighter,
mid-60s,
basically from, yeah.
tolerable heat for tomorrow.
That's their
And
framing.
then we'll start to increase that humidity with storm chances that arrive Tuesday into Wednesday. Not much cloud cover out
yeah.
there right now. OCCC from Air Comfort Skycam Network. A little bit of southeast wind, and it feels like 90 with that humidity at 66.
That's
with the dew
John
point. Now, east to
Quisnell.
southeast wind.
Camera
Fairly
framing.
light here this evening. Occasional
I
gusts
love
5 and
Q,
10
but man,
through the east-southeast.
some
Those
things.
temperatures out of the 90s will fall through the 80s.
I've been
Upper
working
70s
on,
by 11 o'clock or so. Look at that big spin of low pressure.
changing
That
the
is a
footage out
tropical
on the
storm, Alberta,
opens
bringing
right now.
lots of
And he's got this
squally
one
weather,
shot
wind,
that's just
rain
driving
across the
them nuts.
southeast
I've
into
had to
Florida.
put
For
4
us, area
different
high
truck
pressure
chase
still in
clips,
place, and it's keeping
and I
these
think I
showers and
finally got one that
thunderstorms
he's
along
happy
the front
with.
range of the Rockies,
Like, my
from really
gosh.
heading off towards the east. They're mainly going off towards the north-northeast, and a couple tornado warnings there across southeast Wyoming.
Say why?
As they're still dealing with some severe
a lot
weather.
bigger.
So here this
Their
evening,
weather
some
standard's twice
high-level
as
clouds
big.
will, move in
They don't have a
across
cone or
western and
anything
northwest
like that.
Oklahoma, and
It's
I
just
see
an
a couple
extended,
showers.
it's basically an
Remains
extension
those
of the weather
thunderstorms
dust,
may make it into,
the weather center we have
northwest
now.
Oklahoma later on this
There's like
evening,
2
maybe some
pods
gusty
instead of
winds
just
with them
one.
as they collapse. Other than that,
Yep.
warm, humid,
That's right,
low
John, you were up
70s
there.
for the overnight tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, sunscreen needed, sunglasses, UV index in the very high category. So just be aware of that. A little bit of southeast wind, moderate amounts of humidity.
You can move a
And
little
once again,
easier
showers
around
and
there.
thunderstorms will break out in the
The one
Panhandle and
thing
make a run
I
across
wished
western Oklahoma. A little bit closer
that was here
tomorrow
was
across
to
our
be able to
western
put the
counties with
interview
some
set
clouds and
somewhere where
slight
you didn't have to
chances of
dismantle
rain
the
during the evening, and then on Tuesday, better chances for
the Duratrans in the
even
behind
across
this
Oklahoma
anchor
City.
set
So
here.
a slight chance of some gusty winds with those decaying showers and thunderstorms
Yeah.
across northwest Oklahoma. About 20 to 30% chance.
Yeah, they
higher
well,
chance
you know,
of
John, they have
Panhandle
4 studio
dry
cameras
here
up
for the
there.
most part for the rest of the
One
state. Upper
one
60s to
90%
lower
of the time
70s.
stays on the
And
wall,
then as we
except
head
for
towards
shows like,
Memorial
well,
Day forecast,
when they
lunchtime,
do the blitz
86
and
or so with a southeast wind. We'll top out in
and
the
whatever
upper
else.
80s and near 90. Once again, a couple afternoon clouds.
I didn't
And then
know
partly
until
cloudy
my
as
first day
some
here
high-level
that
clouds
there was
from
only
those
3
thunderstorms
studio
off the
cameras here.
west will enter the
Did
picture
not
with
know that.
lower 80s with a southeast
I
wind.
just
So
thought
a fairly
there was
warm
4 here,
Memorial
since
Day
there was 4
tomorrow
there, there was 4
across the
here.
entire state with those middle to upper 90s out west. And again, those chances of showers
Yeah.
and thunderstorms out west as well. Out
3
towards
here in the
border
jib,
on the
and then
Panhandle.
I
A strong to
count the
severe
jib,
thunderstorms
yes.
and some gusty wind.
But
May make it into
3 in the jib,
northwest
and they have
Oklahoma.
4 in the jib
On
up there in
Tuesday,
Tulsa.
lower to middle 90s and a better chance
Yeah.
of at least a couple isolated strong to severe thunderstorms with a slight chance
Okay,
of
we'll be out the
damaging
camera
wind. We'll
too.
be tracking that closely. actually anywhere from about a 20 to maybe a 40% chance off towards the north of seeing those showers and thunderstorms. So a slight chance on Tuesday, a slight chance on Wednesday.
Stand by
Count
two.
yourself lucky if you see a shower and
Sponsored by
thunderstorm
Bob Moore.
because the big time heat with temperatures surging up towards the century mark for late
It
week
does
and
all.
next weekend. Some areas in
Is that
western
who had their
Oklahoma could be
chopper
as high
for that?
as
Is there
105 to
everyone? Air
106.
Comfort's sponsoring everybody.
Here we
Stand by
go.
for music,
Wait
stand by
on
A.
us.
For it, that's
I
for
know.
sure.
All right, and the Heat had, I mean, they had to have felt it in Stillwater today.
sure.
OSU
And
and
music,
OU
we're all
continue
A,
their
white,
march for
anime,
an
stand by
NCAA
master.
Men's Golf Championship. Round 3 highlights coming up next in sports.
And roll the break. And fade. Okay.
Yeah, Air Comfort Solutions Chopper 4 is such a cool.
It is. When I saw it, that they were going with that. Coco, I know, has got a new chopper. That's right, a full kitchen, 10 seconds. Stand by D. 5 out. Here we are. And roll D. Took sound. Stand by 3 and bet. Lead Ben. Starts to move. Is off cue. Can't animate.
OSU's
Lead.
men's golf team sat one shot back of the lead
Lose it.
following 2 rounds of the NCAA
A's next.
championship
Stand
in
by
Karsten
A.
Creek. The Pokes sat 4 under through 36 holes. The Sooners 2 over heading into today's 3rd
Roll
round.
A. Take.
Great crowds yet again in
Cookie,
Stillwater on this
Kian,
Memorial
animated
Day
delay.
weekend. OSU's Matthew
Gonna
Wolf
lose it.
has this long birdie putt
Couple
on
full
17,
screens here. And
just
these are in
slide
one, right?
by.
Okay.
He bogeyed the hole, but birdie 18 to card a 3 under 69. Austin Eckrow can't seek the birdie putt
Stand
on
by
18.
your
He
full
tapped in to
screen.
complete an even par 72 on Sunday. OU's Brad Dalkey putting for birdie on the par 5 ninth. Comes up just short. Dalkey would tap in for par. He's the low Sooner on Sunday. A 2 under 70 for Dalkey as OU started its round on the
Kian,
back
anyway.
9. That's a Duke golfer right there. The Blue Devils began the day tied with the
We'll
Sooners
change to our
for
next
4th.
full screen,
Then
then
Duke is
go to A.
now in first after shooting 12 under as a team. OSU in second, 3 shots back of
Somebody
Duke.
change it?
OU in 5th place at 4 over.
Change it.
Clemson's Bryson
Oops, I think I went a little
Nimmer
early.
sits atop the
Oh, no, I
individual
didn't.
leaderboard
Okay,
at
stand by A,
9
full
under.
sound.
Victor Hovland tied for 7th at 4 under, while a few other Cowboys and Sooners are within the top 15.
Roll A. Wipe sound.
I like where we're
Stand by Key Enemy Allen. This runs 27 seconds. Lose it. Ryan comes up. Out cues rounds like that.
So I like where we're at. We'll just keep
Stand by Ryan.
building momentum, we'll iron things out today, get ready for another good round tomorrow. We did get 2
Anyway.
guys under par, and Blaine Hill
And lose it. Stand by B for
It's a little
32.
frustrating knowing that we had to take a 5 over. That's one of the things that we've done a really nice job this spring is not having to take rounds like that.
Roll B. Wipe Q.
Fort Worth
Got a key.
Invitational
Key
final round at
and
the
animate
Colonial.
Fort Worth.
Former Cowboy Kevin Tway wrapping
And
up a
lose it.
very nice weekend in the
3
Lone Star
LED
State.
next.
Check out his approach here on 18.
What's
Just
that?
burns the
You
edge
do.
of the cup. Tap in birdie for
Stand
Tway.
by your score key.
He shoots a 3 under 67 today to finish 10 under. Tway tied for 5th.
Okay,
Back-to-back
no,
top
sorry.
10
Hold on.
finishes for the Edmond native. Justin Rose had 8
I have a
birdies
dummy
today.
script,
This
so I'm just
actually not
following
one
the
of
prompter.
them. A bogey on 18, but he's still your tournament champion, besting Brooks Koepka by
Can't
3
animate.
strokes.
Stand by 3.
Rose at minus 20 for the championship.
Start to move. Take.
Making the Women's College World
Stand by
Series
full
has almost
sound for
become a
Patty.
formality for the Oklahoma softball team. The Sooners will be making their 12th trip to the
Stand
tournament,
by.
7th in the last 8 years following yesterday's 9-0 Super Regional win over Arkansas.
Roll A. Sound. Take.
This
Key Enemy
program
Patty.
has gone to
And
heights
Liz it.
of where
This
the
2 next.
expectation is.
Some of
if
us
we do
2. This runs 16.
We should be one of the 8 final teams, and if we're not, it's a disappointing season. It's a hard place to live, but a world that they've embraced.
Animate.
The matchups are set for the World
Or
Series
wipe.
in OKC.
Either one. I don't care.
Double elimination. Oklahoma
Whatever
opens up
you
with
get there.
Washington
However you get there.
Thursday at 1:30.
Somebody change your
The
full screen
Sooners knocked off
for the
the Huskies
Blitz.
last year, actually, in the tournament.
Change it.
And coming up tonight on the Blitz, more reaction
Here
from round
comes
3
the
at Karsten
Blitz.
Creek. We're also talking college
Gibbs
baseball.
next.
Oklahoma and OSU will find out their tournament fates
Gonna
tomorrow.
be tie here.
And of course, more from Norman with Oklahoma.
Start to move.
softball.
And
Justin,
dissolve.
did you say
Somebody
the
city cam.
Hundreds at some
And
point?
Yeah, maybe late
dissolve
next week.
when you can. Key Enemy copyright. Stand by master.
Yeah. Get out and enjoy this weather. We'll see you at 10.
And roll the break. And fade. Thanks. Lost my place on the clock. Thanks, folks. All right, so kind of like last night, we've got a couple of IDs to do. Okay.
We could do Facebook News.
Oh, we have Facebook News today?
Yeah,
Okay.
I decided to write one.
All right. Ben decided to write a Facebook News, and wherever you want to put her.
I was bored.
All right, here we go. Stand by D for Facebook in 3, 2, 1. Roll D. Take sound. Stand by 3. My cue. Search me dissolve.
Good evening. It's Sunday, May 27th. I'm Lisa Monahan. We hope you're having a great holiday weekend. We're going to update you on what we're following here on
Singing some
News
kinda-
9. Metro Police are trying to track
Okay.
down the suspect who
Be
was
back
using
to D.
stolen credit cards around town. They say the cards were taken out of a car in Edmond.
Change your
Those
accent or
cards have been used
something?
at several
Well, good
businesses near
evening.
I-35
Good
and Northeast
evening.
122nd, including Cracker Barrel, Flying J's, and Love's. First responders rushed to an accident at Lake Hefner this afternoon. Firefighters say a grandfather and his granddaughter were back in a boat into the south side of Lake Hefner when the truck rolled back and ran over them. Both were taken to the hospital. We're told their injuries are not life-threatening. Former President George H.W. Bush is in a hospital in Maine tonight. He reportedly experienced some low blood pressure and fatigue. A spokesperson tweeted that Bush was admitted and will likely remain in the hospital for, quote, a few days for observation. He also said the former president is awake, alert, and experiencing no discomfort. The Paseo district is packed tonight for the annual Arts Festival. More than 90 local artists are showing off their creativity, everything from paintings and photography to jewelry and wood making. The Paseo Arts Festival
All right, stand by the
continues
poll, stand by
tomorrow
D.
from 10 to 5.
And start
You
poll.
can get updates to
D's
these
rolling.
stories and more
Dissolve.
at news9.com.
And fade it. Cool. Now we're ready to do IDs. In 3, 2, 1. Start your move. Fade up cue. That. Let's start it again. Take 2. Stand by 3 and 3, 2, 1. Start your move. Fade up cue.
What the FBI is saying about this shooter at Lake Hefner tonight at 10.
And fade it. Thanks. One more ID to do. She ready? Or is she reading it? Okay, I see her reading it. Alrighty. Stand by 3. And 3, 2, 1. Start your move. Fade up
The
cue.
manhunt for suspects who stole and burned a car at 10.
Fade it. Thanks. Alright, now the next at 10. Okay, the last 2 IDs are good, Master. Stand by D. And 3, 2, 1. Roll D. Take sound. So by 3. Search push. Solve. Cue.
Next at 10, the FBI is revealing new details about the Lake Hefner gunman. Plus the manhunt for
5,
carjacking suspects
4,
and the app making
3,
it easier to cut the
2,
grass.
1. Fade. Thank you. Okay, we are clear, gang.